Kurt Cignetti's making how much at Indiana now? This is crazy.
Welcome to The Common Fan, your go-to podcast for SEC smack talk, top 25 game day predictions, and fan-first football takes in college or the NFL. Here is your host, Bryce Tillman. So grab a drink, pull up a chair, and let's talk ball.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another edition of the Common Fan Tailgate Live Show. I'm your host, Bryce Tillman. Joining me as always, Cameron Williams, Theismann, a.k.a. Kyle Jewett. Buddy is feeling some type of way about Ty Simpson winning the Heisman this year, guys. Comment below and tell us what you think about that. Comment your favorite team's war chant. Give me War Eagles, Roll Tides, Hail State. Let us know who you are and represent your team. We've got a lot to talk about on today's shows, guys. Specifically, starting out, Kurt Cignetti coming out with a major extension today from powerhouse Indiana Hoosiers football, baby. Kurt Cignetti racking it in at $11.3 million a year.
Are we calling them a powerhouse now? Is that what we're doing? They're at that rate.
They're relative now. They haven't been
relative.
They're
relative.
Yeah.
So, is it safe to say that Indiana done this to keep him away from Penn State?
Yes, 100%, 1,000%. They were like, "Yeah, you're not going over there. We're going to keep you right here. Here's $11 million."
Kyle, we have
been brought up too much.
We have your wife chiming in with the first comment of the show. Kyle, why is your face so close to the screen?
Quit being trashy. Go to Walmart.
Go to Walmart.
So the top five college football coaches as it stands now updated is Kirby Smart, Ryan Day, Kurt Cignetti coming at number 3. You have Dabo Swinney, then Lincoln Riley. And just that list of coaches right there, for Kurt Cignetti to come into Indiana and do what he's done since he's been there and to be up in this list, it speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it shows that Indiana likes and loves who they have. They believe in them. They're bought in. Again, I think it's a big crutch for them to not lose him to Penn State.
Yeah, I agree, Cameron. And when you're thinking about it, Cameron, you think about Kurt Cignetti and what he was at, from Alabama, and then he moved on to, some other teams, and he ended up at JMU as the head coach. Indiana reaching out saying, "Hey, we like what you're doing. Come to us," and he takes that role and gets him in the playoffs last year. I mean, I think that this was the smartest move Indiana could have done, honestly.
Yeah, and actually, I think Mendoza's got a really good shot at being that Heisman. I mean, I know Kyle's a spokesman for Ty, but I think Mendoza is really showing out. So for Cignetti to show up in Indiana, and I will say I'd never heard of JMU, James Madison, until Cignetti got there.
Dude, they were dirty.
Yes. So whenever Cignetti made them relevant, and then, of course, he took the Indiana job, now all of a sudden they're possibly going to be in the Final Four or top 4 going into the playoffs. So I think he's doing a jam-up job. And you can believe every coaching job that's fixing to be on the hunt is going to give him a call no matter what. I mean, that's just a given.
Yeah, but it seems like with this extension today, that kind of was the fire extinguisher to a lot of this, right?
Yeah, but they're going to make him turn it down at least 2 or 3 times at least. He's getting a phone call. Whether he's
getting multiple phone calls.
Yeah, somebody's giving him a phone call anyways, just to say, "Hey, are you sure you're good?"
Yeah.
Can we do anything else?
Is 11 good enough? Do you want 12?
Hey, we got somebody. Weston said Kyle's screen name for the dub.
Say it again.
That's a roll tider there.
Come on,
Westo.
Love it.
Are y'all ready to say that Ty's gonna win the Heisman? Kyle, are you ready for that?
Look. I'll say this: it's way too soon, but he's got a good shot. He is started off hot. He's got so much confidence in every throw he makes. his one interception versus Vanderbilt, I'm putting it to a spot where my tight end can get it. He just didn't have tight end on linebacker. He had tight end on a safety. So
Let me ask you this, Cal.
Let's go.
And I don't have no skin in that game. I don't have anybody that I'm voting for. My Lenore Sellers guy that I voted for Heisman's out. But
Lenore sold.
Yeah, I know, right? So it doesn't really matter to me. But I want to ask you, who has a more impressive win? Would it be Ty against, say, Georgia or Missouri, or would it be Mendoza against Oregon?
Ty. I'll answer that more time.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing on Oregon. Every year it's the same, where they're really, really good and we're winning a lot of games, but then they get to the big game and then they lose. And Mendoza did have a good game against them. He did play really well, but everybody knows Georgia's defense is stout. They're very solid. Doesn't matter. Kirby knows how to win. He can pull it out in the fourth quarter, but there was so much more. Again, I didn't watch the Indiana-Oregon game. There was a lot of control from Ty Simpson all 4 quarters. Like, it was his game to lose. It wasn't his game to go win. Like, he went in there saying, I'm winning this game. That's elite quarterback play at that point. I didn't watch the Indiana-Oregon game.
The caveat to this is, and you can argue strength of schedule because I'm with y'all on it, Mendoza ain't lost a ball game. Ty has.
Correct. 100%. I
think that loss is looking less and less impressive too, because Florida State's dropping like a rock.
Yeah, they are.
Well, and I think it's Mendoza and Simpson and Jeremiah Smith right now.
What about Jeremiah Love?
Dude, he's such a beast. He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
He's probably fallen somewhere into the top 10 right now of it, but I don't know if he's made top 5.
So let's look at
real quick before, because we're going to get into some game predictions and stuff, guys. And I know that, we got a lot. Man, it's a loaded slate this week.
Yes.
We did mention a few weeks ago about Farm Bureau and Kyle Dewitt was going to put on a contest for the common fan. And, we have people coming in on the live, and we have people that watch the show daily with us, and we thank y'all. And as a part of Kyle's appreciation to the show, he has a contest going on, and I'm going to let him explain this to y'all and get y'all prepared for it, because this will be coming up for Week 9 slate games.
Well, real quick, which games did we decide on? Bama, South Carolina?
Yes.
Missouri, Vanderbilt?
Yes.
Who else we got?
LSU and Texas A&M.
LSU? Ooh, that's a good one.
And there was one more.
Because we want to do 4. We'll make it as even as possible.
Yeah, we had – let's pull it up real quick.
Ole Miss, Oklahoma.
That's right. Yep, Ole Miss, Oklahoma.
So, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Missouri versus Vanderbilt, Bama versus South Carolina, and what was that 4th one? Ole Miss, Oklahoma, I already said that one. Anyways, we'll post it on Facebook. But what we're going to do, you're going to predict game winner and points, right? What they scored each team. The scoring system, we'll run it. All it is, lowest score wins. If you win, say you pick the winning team, that you get 0 points. If you lose because you picked the losing team, then you get 1 point. Your total points spread. So, right, if it's 34-21 and the team you picked to score 34 didn't score that, whatever the difference is, that adds on. Doesn't matter. Lowest score wins. Pick your game winner and points scored, right? If it's 34-21, if it's 24-21, whatever it is. Put that underneath the Facebook post.
Yes.
Right? We'll do the Facebook post. Everybody that comments under it will be entered into it, and we will draw at random. You'll get I believe it's a 20-quart Arctic. I got one right here.
So it's a 20-quart Arctic. It'll have Farm Bureau's logo on it, and it'll have the Common Fan logo on it. To be eligible for the contest, you must go to the Common Fan Facebook page, like the page, and comment under the post that we set out for this contest. I will be dropping that probably Monday. I'll give a full week to run it, and we'll share it every day. So make sure you like it. Make sure you comment your predictions under it, because that's what we'll judge it off of. So we're looking forward to it. And again, Kyle will have the rules wrote out on the post. We'll post the games and tell y'all exactly what to do. But you must like and you must comment on the post and share it.
Correct.
Get everybody involved. Let's get a bunch of people active on this.
It's the first of many.
So I think that it's fitting for us to start our predictions out talking about Ole Miss going to Georgia. Number 5, Ole Miss. Number 9, Georgia. 2:30 kickoff at Georgia. Currently, the line is sitting at Georgia minus 7.5, with the over and under being at 54.5. We'll do our game breakdowns like we do, and then we give our predictions after each game. Cameron, I'll start with you.
So you want me to start this show up? I'm making
it's a trifecta.
mad.
Yeah, it's a trifecta. I like it. Cam, I'm going to start with you. I want to get your take. Can Trinidad Chambliss come into Athens to a Georgia team that is good and they're winning football games, but they're not quite the same Georgia that we've seen in the past? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm actually not that high on Georgia this year. I think that Kirby is just a heck of a coach. And they've made comments. I've seen comments on X that said there's something different about Kirby this year, right? There's something different about him. And what that difference is that maybe he knows that his team is not elite. Like, he doesn't have that elite roster like he usually has. So he's just coaching his butt off. He's trying to find ways to outperform his opponents. He's clapping for his team, doing whatever he needs to do. But I just don't think that they are – I mean, I'll be honest with you. Auburn rolled up in there, and they haven't really been great on offense at all. It was about to go up 17-0 right off the bat. Yeah. So I don't think their defense is that great. I think Gunnar Stockton's what's keeping them in the games. So I actually think Ole Miss can score, and I think they were sleepy last week because I've watched Tristan Chamberlain since he came
Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah, whatever. I can't ever
gold all in his chain.
Yeah, gold all in his chain. Trinidad. I've been watching him since he came in, since he replaced Austin Simmons, and I think he is a quarterback. What's up, Hayden? I see you. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think this is going to be a close game, but I think that Ole Miss offense is going to score. And I know it's hard to go into Athens and win, but I'm going against the grain. I'm the underdog type guy. I like picking the underdog. So I'm gonna take Ole Miss on this 27-24.
He'll pick the underdog unless it's Bama.
Yeah, right. Hey, man, I'm going against the grain.
And Kyle, to Cameron's point here, he was talking about what can Trinidad Chambliss do? Like, what can he do against this Georgia defense? Georgia's pass rush is not very good. Their linebackers are good, and their secondary has some good pieces back there with KJ Bolin and Everett on the outside. But if Trinidad Chambliss has all day long to sit back there and throw that football, or allows the edge rush to come around and him scramble, make a big run, I mean, I'm kind of with Cameron. I think that this could turn lopsided. And I'm gonna tell you something. Lane Kiffin's offense starts out hot generally most of the time. I know they didn't this past Saturday, but if they get up big like that on Georgia and they are up 17-0 or 21-0, I think you might as well turn that game off.
Yeah. Trinidad Chambliss' only game he has not thrown for 300 yards was against Washington State. Agree with Cam. They were sleepy-eyed. They had Georgia circled. They knew they were going to play them. I think Trinidad he's got to have at least 50, 60 yards rushing.
He will.
Yeah, he's averaged like 48 yards rushing, maybe a little more than that because he had 112 against Tulane. I mean, he's got to have that confident mentality going into the game. Like, hey, I'm the guy that come from D2 and took Austin Simmons' job. I'm about to win this ball game. So if he comes out firing and he's not shell shocked from one, the crowd, and two, going against Georgia, I don't know. I think Ole Miss takes this one for sure. But again, it's Georgia. You can never count them out.
That's the hardest part.
He's got to come in. He's got to be accurate. He's got to make good decisions, obviously, right? But he's got to have that swagger, confidence mentality going in. Like, I'm about to win this game. Y'all can get on board or you can help me. If he has that, it's gonna be hard to beat. I'll say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I have Ole Miss winning. I have Ole Miss beating Georgia, and I have it going 31-27 Ole Miss.
Did you give it a score, Kyle?
I did not. I think Ole Miss wins.
All three of us?
I think
well,
Ole Miss wins.
it's for sure Georgia's winning now.
Yeah,
Yes.
Georgia's winning. Georgia's about to win. I think Georgia puts up some good numbers.
I thought y'all surely would go with Georgia, both of y'all.
No, I'm with you. I like
look,
Ole Miss in this.
They put up 35 against Kentucky, 21 against Bama, 44 against Tennessee. I think it's a little bit higher scoring game. I don't think the defenses are just really all that great. I mean, Georgia's their run defense is great, but I don't know. I think I'm seeing like a 38-34, 38-31 Ole Miss.
Run defense is weird though. So
It is.
if you're saying run defense, but you have a dual threat quarterback, look at Ty Simpson against Missouri. He could scramble, but they might have shut down the run game. It's just that's weird.
Ole Miss
here's my thing.
Ole Miss is gonna have trouble running on Georgia.
If your running back can average 4 yards a carry, don't care who you are, that run game is not shut down.
Mm-mm.
First down is 2nd and 6, right? 4 yards. Now it's 3rd and 2. Now we're moving the chains. If you're averaging 4 yards per carry, your run game's not shut down.
Yeah, but Tristan Chamberlain,
Trinidad
Chambliss. What is his?
Come on,
average,
son, get it right.
I know, I'm twisted up.
Look,
what is his average pass? What is his average pass yardage?
Let me see. I want to say, let's see, 9.9. He's number one in the SEC.
I thought he was high. Yeah, so just past that.
We talked about this on Ty Simpson, right? Like, and Jackson Arnold, what the difference in them. I think we were texting about this. If I see a quarterback that's averaging 7, 8, 9, 10 yards, he's hitting those 10 to 20-yard intermediate routes that he's really having to read the linebacker, the safety, and the corner to hit his cover 3 shot. Like, he's really reading. So Trinidad Chambliss hitting 9.9. Granted, don't get me wrong, sending Trinidad back to don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Trinidad does have a lot of big plays. Oh, Kyler Wayne. Man, you might be right, dude. I don't know. I think I almost got him. But Trinidad does have some deep shots. That's what we don't see out of a lot of quarterbacks. He hits some deep balls. So that could fluctuate that 9.9. But, again, if he's got that confidence and he's hitting those 10 to 20-yard mid-range passes and he's dicing the field, it's going to be tough.
Do we see the officials kind of do some shafty calls to Georgia in response of last week?
No.
Oh, no.
Not a chance. No.
If they call that bull crap again,
I'm saying, do you think that they're going to call some stuff lopsided to Ole Miss to even the – I hope they don't, because that's not what officiating needs to be. But
there's not a chance.
I'm worried about that.
It's not eye for an eye.
Kirby's shirt should say Sankey's daddy on it.
Branson says he needs the same officiating crew as last week. Yeah, I bet you do, buddy. Yeah, whatever.
They're clapping.
So dude, what kills me is Kirby, his little headsets, and he's like, I was clapping.
Yeah. So we all three have Ole Miss in that one. So y'all comment below. Tell us what y'all think. Give us a score prediction. We'll put it up real quick. But
I've seen 2 Georgia wins.
Yeah,
did you ever give a score, Kyle?
Yeah, I said 38-34.
38-34. Okay, higher score.
That's high.
I think they're going to score big. They put up 44 against Tennessee. Georgia did, and 35.
That was overtime too, wasn't it? Though, wasn't that overtime?
Yeah. Georgia and Tennessee went overtime.
In a sense, they go into overtime with what, 38 points, 36 points.
Branson said 59-17. I'm assuming he's meaning Ole Miss. I'm assuming he's meaning Ole Miss is winning.
I love the enthusiasm there, Branson. So congrats on the kid, by the way.
Congratulations, Branson.
Congratulations on the kiddo.
Little king was born. So fun fact for you, me and Branson's kid and also Kyle's mother share the same birthday. How about that? And my little girl. Me and my little girl share the same birthday as well. So
bless her heart.
Crazy. Awesome.
I'm so glad she looks like her mother. Anyways.
Number 11, Tennessee, going to number 6, Alabama, for a 6:30 kickoff in Bryant-Denny Stadium, the third Saturday in October. A
Third Saturday in October,
Where's my
baby.
cigar? Where's my
classic
cigar?
rivalry. Classic rivalry. It's going to be beautiful weather, cool, crisp air. Alabama is favored by 7.5 with the over and under at 59.5.
That's wild. That's wild.
I'll start it out since we're doing the carousel here.
Here we go.
No, you're actually gonna be
What's he
shocked.
gonna
I'm taking
say?
Bama on this one. I'm taking Bama on this one.
Let's go, baby.
I think 27-35 Bama. But here's that caveat. Tennessee can score. So Tennessee pass game is right there along with Ty Simpson, Alabama.
Shut up, boy.
So I think it'll come down to a good game. I really do. I think this has got potential to be the scary one for the weekend. Run that Wildcat with Caden Proctor. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Do we see a pass? Do we see a Caden Proctor pass? I think it's coming.
Maybe a fullback dive on the goal line.
Little Tim Tebow.
I'm taking Bama on this one just because they've been so hot. I honestly thought their biggest competition was that Missouri team, and it was a close game. But once you take that run game out of it, they didn't have what they needed on the pass game. But yeah, I know, and that was a high scoring game there, Aaron. I think they can. Man,
34-31.
They went overtime with State, and it was like a 40-point game. They can score. They can score. So I think if Alabama can limit, because it's going to be Browse. I'm going to tell you, every time it's going to be third and short. It's going to be Star Thomas. He's going to get the ball up the gut, or it's going to be Browse on the out route.
And Bishop, the other running back.
That's their guys. That's who they're going to.
Kyle?
Damani Jackson scares me right now. He's been scaring me all year. Even going into the Georgia game, I think he only allowed like 3 receptions for 12 yards. Went into Georgia, what happened? Slant go, burnt, touchdown. Damani Jackson scares me. I say that to say, when you have a quarterback that is putting up the same numbers as your quarterback, who is in the Heisman talk, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to come out firing. We all saw the video of him on the touchdown pass during the Missouri game. Don't know what he was doing. I don't know. He scares me. I say all that to say, I like Dejon Lee, the guy they put in front of him, the true freshman. He's like 6'5", whatever. He's a stud. He's hungry. I feel like there's a hole in that defense they got to fix. But I love seeing them shut down that run game. Amon Hardy come in, number one or number 2 running back in the nation in yards across the board, and really limited him, right? Again, didn't hit that 4-yard average at that point. I guess he did. He had 50-something yards. Anyways, Aguilar's got 5 interceptions, so he's going to try and throw some tight windows. Our guys going to be ready. The only thing that makes me really want to choose Bama and not really kind of look back is Tennessee's got the number 16 pass defense in the SEC.
Yeah.
They give up 290 yards a game. It's like 287 yards a game. So you're going to give a red-hot quarterback with arguably 3 wide receiver ones, and if Jam Miller's cleared, which he was in questionable today, probable or whatever it is, Jam Miller and Kevin Riley, both really good out of the backfield receiving, and Ryan Grubb, that all he like is filthy. It's gonna be hard to stop, dude. Give my guy Bryce some credit. He's a dog. Give him some credit.
Did you see that?
What did he do against Georgia? Made him fumble.
Did you see they had 3 linebackers out?
Who?
Alabama.
They've been out
all season. I just looked at the availability report. I see 3 linebackers was out.
Yeah, one of them had the neck injury right before Vanderbilt. Who was the other ones?
It was I didn't know him. I didn't see
What's their
him.
names?
Qua Russell,
Rosso. He got hurt in Georgia.
Ja Marion Latham.
Yeah, he got hurt. Did he get hurt at Vanderbilt? He got hurt at Vanderbilt, and then one of them got hurt in practice.
Derek Meadows is out, and Jeremiah Beeman, defensive lineman. So
Randy said, "Kyle, I sent you a question about my insurance. Get back to what you do."
need my quote, sucker.
Look, so Tennessee at Alabama, big rivalry. Alabama's going to be loud. It's going to be rocking. Bryant Denny's going to be putting it on like they always do. Dixieland Delight playing, the curse chants to the Volunteers. That's all fine and dandy. But the problem that I have with this whole game is Starr and Bishop against a struggling Alabama run defense. Yeah. That's where I'm stalled on this, and that's where I wonder if Tennessee might win the game of possession time in this game if they're able to lean on the run game.
Are they better than Ahmad Hardy?
Well, I would say both of them combined probably are. That's the thing about Missouri with Ahmad Hardy is that it's just him, right? They don't have that two.
Well, they had that. They did have that one running back that busted up.
Here's that caveat to that, though, Kyle. I don't feel like Bo Pabula had ever proven himself as a deep thrower, deep pass ball.
And we talked about that.
So if you have a guy who can still throw it over the top of your head, are you going to be a little more loose on the run game and let them run for 5-6 yards a carry? Probably.
Well,
because that's the design. The box and they throw it over your head.
That's the design of the offense. You run to open up the pass, and you pass to open up the run. I think, and what I mean to say is, Kane Womack has proven by Ahmad Hardy and their number 2 that he can stop the run. Does he do it again? Would love to see it. That has been their struggling factor.
Yeah. Well, look, everything points to Alabama to win this game, right? Yeah. Again, night game at Alabama. Ty Simpson playing his best football. To me, I think he's playing some of the best football that anybody in the country can play. But if they do not control Starr or Bishop, and then if they solely start biting down on the run to try to stop them, Aguilar and Brazil will hurt them through the air.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't really know how this game's going to go. ESPN Matchup Predictor has Alabama at a 72.8% chance to win, with Tennessee only being 27.2%. We stated it earlier, Alabama is -7.5. If I was going to take this game, I would take Tennessee in the points. Beginning of the week, I was thinking Alabama would cover that. It opened at 8.5, and I still was saying they would cover it. But the more I think about it, and the more I think about how Kane Womack will try to bite down on the run to stop their running backs, I'm worrying about if that opens up Aguilar over the middle of the deep shots. I don't know, but I do feel comfortable by saying that Alabama wins this game, and I think that it'll be a 27-24 ball game. It's my take on it.
So, agreed. I just don't see a SEC defensive coordinator saying, okay, we got this Heisman quarterback. Let's focus on the run. You know what I'm saying? Look at in the face and said, Star Thomas goes for 150. He probably will. But you see what I'm saying? There's no SEC defensive coordinator that says, okay, we got this Heisman quarterback over here. Let's focus on this run and stop the run.
That can hurt you because that's
not going to happen.
But that's going to hurt you.
That's right. It can. You're right. But you can do both at the same schematically. So, I don't know. I'm with y'all. I think the run being solid can hurt us because then it's going to open up the pass, especially if we're not – if we're starting to focus on the run.
I can tell you what it's going to come down to. Who controls time, possession, and turnovers?
Which quarterback plays the best?
Yeah. So, but my thing is, Kyle, and kind of going back on what you were saying with that, you can stay open and do both of covering the run and the pass if you're with a team that's one-dimensional. But this isn't a team that's one-dimensional and they're strong in both of them. That's
But
the
their
problem.
defense is trash.
But their defense is trash. But I'm just
Don't
speaking
survive.
solely talking about Tennessee's offense here. If you try to
Yeah.
balance it and make it an even field on a team that has two really good running backs and a quarterback that we have seen, he is not scared to rear back and sling that bad boy. He will spin the rock, and it's going to be interesting. I do think that at the grand scheme of things, it's going to be whoever the better quarterback is, and can Tennessee's defense make some stops that they need to make?
That and dude, hey, yeah, I agree. Here's my thing: line them up and let's play man. Let's play man coverage. Let's put our best DBs versus your best receivers. Put your best DBs against our best receivers.
That's not going to end well.
Yeah, be careful.
Not one-on-one.
Be
Not
careful.
one-on-one.
Brazil's pretty. He's big.
Okay.
He's physical.
Matthews too. Yeah.
Their number one DB's out.
I was fixing to go to that point that you
DB
could
is
make.
out.
Yeah, I was going to go to the point you could make that same argument on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, both sides. I'm just saying.
But
not
don't
on-
let that be Alabama's answer to that. Just stay in man the whole
No.
time. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's me saying that's what I would love to see.
Oh,
But I don't think Alabama's
That'd be a
front
shootout.
seven. I don't think Alabama's front seven is good enough to stay in man like that. Not this year.
that'll be a shootout game.
Yeah. So maybe.
All right,
I don't know.
let's just say Bama's not good at anything.
I'm innocent.
Auburn's
Roll
gonna
down.
beat them.
Whatever, dude.
All right, move on.
Hey, I don't want to scroll past this game. This is going to be a fun one too. Number 20 USC going to number 13 Notre Dame. The line is opened up at Notre Dame minus 9.5 with the over and under at 60.5. Guys, I don't like Notre Dame straight up, much less 9.5. I have this weird hunch in me that Jade Maava absolutely pops off and finds a way for USC to come in big with a clutch win over Notre Dame. And hopefully, we don't know how that – I mean, everybody knows that the College Football Committee loves Notre Dame. And you would think, but with 3 losses, they would be knocked out of the playoff contention, right?
Yeah.
That would be it.
ESPN matchup predictor has Notre Dame at 68.8 to win, with USC only at 31.2. Jade Maava, 123 for 171, 13 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, 1,852 yards. CJ Carr, similar stats at 105 for 158, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for 1,622 yards. If I put CJ Carr and Jade Maava next to each other right now and they say, what quarterback do you want? I'm taking Jade Maava. I'm telling you, this guy is a freak of nature behind the center.
Do you know where USC's offense is ranked nationally right now?
Where? Second? Wow.
Second,
Yeah.
and they are second in passing yards, 16th in rushing yards, 3rd in points per game nationally.
Yeah, I was about to say their running back has
Fifth
pretty
in
similar
third
stats
down
to Jeremiah
percentage.
Love.
So, and I'll be honest with you, their defense kind of is very even. Their total defense is 60th overall for USC and 58 for Notre Dame. So that offense for USC is strong now. They haven't had I ain't going to say they hadn't had good competition because they beat Michigan last week, but
Do you
All I
think
know
that,
is-
Cameron, do you think that Notre Dame wins this? Or do you think USC pulls it off?
I think USC might pull it off. I think however you say his name, Maava. I think he's got potential to be in that Heisman talk too, but he's just a freshman.
Oh my
right?
gosh, yeah. He's got 1,900 yards passing. How is he not?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kyle, where are you leaning on this game?
Notre Dame beat Arkansas at Arkansas 56-14.
Yeah.
Arkansas almost beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we just talked about Tennessee being, an elite team, which they are. Anyways,
They're winning.
They're winning.
They're winning. Okay, whatever. Anyways, that 56-13 win over Arkansas is a dominant performance. Not saying that Arkansas is better than USC. but it definitely sticks out. They lost to Texas A&M by 1 point, 41-40. Notre Dame can put up points. I don't know. I think I kind of have to kind of go with my gut, and I'm thinking Notre Dame wins this because Notre Dame can't lose another one.
We don't want your gut, man. Go with your heart. What's your heart telling you?
It is at Notre
Give
Dame.
me that Fighting Irish.
Come on.
It is at Notre Dame. But
It's at Notre Dame, dude.
This is a
game.
rivalry right here. And it's a weird rivalry.
Yeah, it is. I'm taking Notre Dame.
Okay.
But the only loss USC's had is to Illinois.
Yeah, didn't they get railed by?
No, 34-32, close game.
No, Illinois.
USC had that game
They got
won
beat
too, man, and they
63-10
just
in the end.
crumbled there at the end to lose that game. They played that game to maintain, not to put it away at the end and end up biting.
Illinois lost to Indiana
railed by
63-10.
Yeah, but you know what we talking about.
63-10.
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Heisman, baby.
Sounds like he needs to go in there and cook me up like some kind of fantastic pizza or something.
Oh, I bet he could lay one down.
Oh, I bet he can too.
DiGiorno.
Let's see. We got somebody right here. Aaron Allen says Notre Dame put a 40-piece on A&M. Is the take.
Hey, I'm gonna
That's
tell
what
you,
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
A&M's defense too.
Oh my
y'all
God.
don't agree with me with this.
Here we
but I'm
go
telling you,
again.
A&M's defense, dude, they are stout. Let me know in the comments you think A&M's defense is stout.
Notre Dame
somebody
has a
said-
harder schedule than USC.
He said Totino's. You think Mendoza could only whip us up with Totino's? I'm thinking some kind of.
I think it's Brooklyn style. It's
Bro, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, greasy. Boy, you got to fold it.
Deep dish. You know, I'm not even a pizza guy. My wife is her mouth's probably watering watching the show right now. She loves pizza.
Go somewhere with that. Anyways, Notre Dame has a harder schedule, and they've played tougher teams. I'm taking Notre Dame.
Okay, no, I don't fault you on that.
Give them to me.
Cameron, you said that you was leaning USC. Kyle said you've got Notre Dame. I'm feeling like USC's going to find a way to pull it out.
Yeah, USC's got the hot hand right now. They're coming off some good wins.
Freezer to microwave. Hey man, you gotta quit hating on Mendoza like that. That boy was
he's all right.
He looks like the type of guy that will say, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna win by 3 touchdowns, but we have a spaghetti date later on after this game.
He 1,000% is planning to sell insurance if he doesn't go to the NFL.
Yeah, he's like, look,
He's planned. He's
I'm
already
gonna go out
bought his
here.
He does.
He's a simple guy, right? I'm going to just whip up a little spaghetti with a little cheap bottle of Stella Rose. We're just going to call it a movie night. How about that?
Dude, and live life.
All right.
All right.
Number 16, Missouri, coming to Auburn for a 6:45 kickoff. The line started out at Auburn -2.5. It has shifted to Missouri -1.5. This is the first time that Missouri has been on the road all year, coming to a night game at Auburn. Bo Pribula has never started a road game. It feels like Hugh Freeze is coaching for his job in this game. It feels like that the end is there, and it's almost to the point where, Hugh, if you don't win this game, man, we're going to have to let you go. That's the vibe that I'm picking up as an Auburn fan. Are y'all kind of in that same boat? Like, that it's probably time?
Well, no, I'm not an Auburn fan. But
I know. I said I'm an Auburn fan. How are y'all feeling?
yes, I mean, look at everything going around. James Franklin, Billy Napier, all these coaches getting fired because of their season so far. I think Hugh Freeze is in that hot seat right now. But here's my thing. Auburn started out red hot against Georgia. And if they knew how to close a game, if the coaching staff knew how to close a game, and again, nothing against J.A., but if J.A. did not throw slants, checkdowns, and screens and tried to actually stretch the field out a little bit, Auburn wins that game. Again, there's a lot of bad calls. But if they start out hot against Missouri, I just don't know if Missouri's got the team to come back, fight back on the road at Jordan-Hare. I just don't see that. But Auburn's got to come out swinging. I'm with you, Kylie Wayne. I feel like Auburn can win that one. I feel like they have to.
I do too, Kyle. And it's almost to the point where, Auburn, Hugh Freeze doesn't make halftime adjustments. Like, you'll see. Got a fun fact for you. The first play of the Auburn and Georgia game was a motion to Eric Singleton. The first play of the second half was the same jet sweep play. Like, it's script. Like his scripts are. It's. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just feel like the game has passed up Hugh Freeze, and I think that if he can find a way to win this game and find a way to get to an 8-4 season here this year, then I think they'll retain him. But he's going to have to reach out and get an offensive coordinator, and he's got to hand over that offense because he can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
My thing is with this, Cameron, and I want to get your take on it, is I think that Auburn's defense is really, really good at stopping the run, and I think that is Missouri's MO. And I'm worried about if Perbula finds these guys and starts taking these shots down the field like we've not seen him do this year, how Auburn will be able to respond to that.
Yeah, I'm going to just say that I don't think that Auburn's offense has been able to overcome this year. If they get hit in the mouth like Oklahoma did, Texas A&M held them. They're not able to put points on the board. I mean, as good as that defense is, I think their defense is one of the best in the SEC, but their offense they can't put up points. And that's one thing you got to do in this league is put up points to win, and they can't do it. So I think Missouri is coming off of a loss, which that wasn't a bad loss. I mean, that was a 3-point game against the number one team in the SEC right now. So I think they're mad. I think they're going to have a little bit of a chat, but I think they're going to come in and prove a point that they want to continue to be in talks for the top 12. And I think they're going to put points on the board. I think they've worked all week on what they failed at because that was their first true test, getting hit in the mouth. And I don't think that Auburn can score with them. I don't think they'll be able to put points up against Missouri.
I don't think Auburn scores, but I don't think Missouri's good enough to score a lot on them. I'll be honest with you. So I
think they're good enough to outscore.
I'll give you my.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get. Yeah, but
Missouri held Ty to 200 yards. He went 23 for 31, threw for 3 touchdowns, but rushed for 7 yards. So I think their defense is pretty good. That's going to force Gabe to have to throw the ball, and I don't have much faith in that right now.
I mean, I think I'm not, and I'm just kind of trying to give like a devil's advocate here because I think a lot of people have Missouri winning this game, and I'm not really sure where I stand on it yet. But
it's close.
I think that Jeremiah Cobb is a pretty good running back, and I think that with Jan Miller going down, if you wanted to compare Jeremiah Cobb to Riley, I would probably say Cobb's got that edge over Riley. I don't know if he's got the edge over Jan Miller. I think Jan Miller's a stud, but I'm with y'all. I just think that eventually, Cam Coleman's got to have that breakout game, or Malcolm Simmons got to have that breakout game, or Eric Singleton's got to have that breakout game. Like somebody's got to do it, and I don't think that there's one person in Missouri's secondary that if you lined up with Cam Coleman on his best day that you're going to contain.
So a wide receiver's job is to make the quarterback look better. The quarterback's job is to make the wide receiver look great, right? They go hand in hand. Cam Coleman can't have that breakout game if Jackson Arnold ain't
not throwing it to him. Yeah,
if he's not throwing him open, meaning I'm on a 10-yard out and I'm letting the ball go before he ever even cuts, you're not giving him an opportunity. Yeah. You have to when you have these.
Throw the ball up in the 50-50. Because I'm going to tell you, a 50-50 pass to Cam Coleman's not a true 50-50 ball. It's just not. I mean,
it's a 51-49.
He's a physically he's just bigger than most DBs and stuff. I think that Jackson Arnold will be on a short leash. Do y'all have a score prediction y'all want to give out on this game?
Yeah, I got mine right here. I got Missouri 24, Auburn 14.
10 points.
I don't think Ahmad Hardy has 2 bad games.
I don't think he's going to run on Auburn, but we'll see.
I think Missouri 31, Auburn 24.
If Missouri scores 31 points, that'd be the most that anybody scored on Auburn this year.
Yeah, they've only put up 17 is their highest score. Besides like Baylor, I'm talking about conference play.
Yeah, right.
They average. They make teams average 13 points less than what they typically score on their season average.
Yeah.
Missouri scored 41 points on average.
So what was 13?
So let's
28?
Be 28. So I'll go 28-24. 28-21. I think it's a touchdown game.
All right. Justin Cooley says Auburn 28, Missouri 24. If Auburn scores 28 points, then I will say this offense has bounced back tremendously.
But that slate, let's talk about that real quick. That slate that Auburn's come off of, that's some of the best defenses in the SEC. We talked about that earlier.
Weston has 28-24 Missouri.
They had Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Georgia back after back. I mean, that's 3 good defenses.
Yeah.
Jackson Arnold is trash. Same old same. Hasn't changed. When you compare his stats from last year to this year, you see a lot of tendency with that.
Yeah.
And these two guys will tell y'all, I was a Jackson Arnold truther. I said that his team was terrible that he was on last year.
I was tired of hearing it.
But I'm kind of seeing the tendencies as the same because Auburn is a much better team than what Oklahoma was last year, and he's still not utilized it. So Hughes come out this week and said that Jackson Arnold would be on a short leash, that Ashton Daniels is ready to go. We'll see if that's the case. I like Auburn winning this game. I got Auburn going 20-17, beating Missouri.
I like it.
Let's see.
Please tell me we're doing LSU Vandy.
Yeah, let's do that one. We got to hit that Mississippi State game too. When is it?
It's
Saturday.
It's at 3:30.
All right, let's go. Let's go LSU. No, man. We got some state fans in here. I see Josh Clifton and Kylie Wayne.
There you
Cameron
go.
and them.
You go from there. Kylie Wayne. Kylie Wayne's got you one right here. I'm going to Texas game next week.
Cameron, Mississippi State going to Florida for a 3:15 kickoff. Florida minus 9.5, over and under 51.5. Some leaks have come out from Florida that says win or lose Saturday, Billy's gone. Billy Napier's gone. What does that mean for the Bulldogs going to Florida? Well, this Florida team knows whether they win or lose, Billy's out there.
So from the preseason, before we ever started the season, what did I tell you guys?
You said if Mississippi State wants to make it to a bowl game, this has got to be one of the games they got to win.
And what was going to happen?
And he would hire Billy Napier at Mississippi State.
He said Billy Napier will be fired by Mississippi State. So
he's not technically fired, but I'm hearing he is leaving this week before the bye week. But I think that if they want to win, there you go, Weston. I think if they want to make it to bowl eligibility, I think this is the week. Now going into the swamp is going to be tough, but they've had a bye week. I feel like there's potential there. They can score. So Mississippi State can score on you. It's just, can that defense hold up against DJ Lagway if he gets hot? You seen what happened in the Texas game. Then Texas goes to Oklahoma and slaughters them. So who knows really what's going to happen? It depends on if Levy if the team comes out ready to play this week. But had an eligibility report come out today. Availability, offensive line still questionable, but I'm hoping for State. I think it's going to be a close one. I'm not going to bet against them. I'm going to take State on this one. It's going to be a 3-point game. I'm thinking that I really don't know where to put the score at, but it's going to be close. Over under is 51.5. I'm going to say it's going to be a 31-28 game, maybe.
Okay. Florida's defense is really good. I think that the struggle of the offense kind of drowns them, and there's similar SEC teams that can say the same thing. When I look at Blake Shapen, man, I see some flaws in that kid too.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of like ready to see Kamario Taylor step up to the plate a little bit and see what he's got, because when the game's on the line, man, I just don't know if I can really just trust Blake Shapen. I know he did it against Arizona State, but Mississippi State should have won that Tennessee game.
Yeah. That was all Shapen.
Mississippi State should not have went to Texas A&M and lost like they did at A&M either. Like they're better than that. Jeff Levy's built a better team there. I know State's got some injuries going on, and Florida's, they're still fighting to survive. I mean, they don't want to see their coach get fired, or maybe they do. Maybe they're just going to start playing good so they can get recognized by other schools. But is Mississippi State's defense good enough to contain a DJ Lagway and a Dallas Wilson and a Ball? I mean, what's that boy's name who runs the ball? Ball?
Yeah, Jaden Ball. He's a good running back. But last week, that's exactly right, Pooh Bear. That offensive line is what's killing Blake Shapen. But at the same time, he has to be able to be a playmaker. In the SEC, you're a quarterback. You have to be a playmaker. You have to be able to tuck and run. He's holding the ball too long. He's getting blown off the ball on the left side. That's a true freshman coming in. But if they can't contain, if they can't keep that pocket clean for Blake Shapen, it's going to be ugly. But I will say this on the defensive side. Last week, I read a stat that DJ Lagway ran he had like 21 rushing yards, something like that. But do you know how many yards he covered to get 21 yards?
113.
800.
800 yards.
He runs sideline to sideline, 800 yards.
Brother, you making that up?
No, sir. Cole Kublik come out on X and said that he covered 800 yards to get to 21 yards last week.
Could you imagine running 800 yards, like just straight up gas, just to get a first down? Like, oh my gosh!
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
So, in the words of old Collie Wayne, Mississippi State don't need none of that middle of the mall O-line.
Shapen is not mobile enough to have a middle of the mall offensive line. I like that. I think Florida wins. I think Florida wins this football game 24-13. I think that DJ Lagway will throw one interception, but I think Blake Shapen will throw two. I think Florida's defense is really, really good, and I think that Fluff Bothwell and company in the backfield are going to have a little bit of a struggle running with Fluff's out. Fluff's out. I forgot. What's the other boy's name, Cameron, that we talked about?
But you have Booth.
Booth.
Yeah, Booth, and then you have a new guy. He's a freshman, but he is good. Number 22. I can't think of his name right now.
I think that with the offensive line and with Fluff being out, that they'll try to run the ball. And the Gators' defense is just really good, man. They are. Their front seven's really good.
I think with the heat that Levy's taking on right now, I would not be shocked to see Kamario Taylor in this game more.
Maybe.
He's already moved him in some, but I think he's going to be part of this game.
Justin Cooley said that was Sellers against LSU. I'm assuming he's talking about where Lagway was running so much. So.
Yeah.
Kyle, who you got in this game?
I don't watch enough of them. I just want to see it. I want to see Mississippi State win on a last-second 2-point conversion.
I do too. I would love that.
24 Mississippi State.
I would love to see Mississippi State win. I think that Florida will do it. But
is it likely? No. But I want to see it.
I do too. I want to see it. JP says that State wins 27-24. Cameron hopes you're right, buddy. He hopes you're right.
I do, JP. I'm pulling for Ole Miss too.
Me too.
Me 3.
All right. So we can all be in agreement here. Nobody likes Georgia. Sweet. Forget you, Branson. All right. LSU at Vanderbilt. Number 10 LSU going to number 17 Vanderbilt for 11 a.m. kickoff. Vandy is favored. -2.5 for the first time in
45 years.
In 45 years.
51 SEC games.
Over and under set at 48.5. Vandy is favored. Diego Pavia and company going to try to burn that clock. They're going to try to control game of possession. But I think LSU's defense, if they get caught up and trying to burn clock and go in short yardage situations, so where they're just wanting to turn around and hand the ball off to Alexander, or if Pavia's wanting to keep it and get a yard or two here and there, I think Whit Weeks and company, Harold Perkins, they will shut that crap down enough. And I'm afraid that if Vanderbilt loses the time of possession battle in this game, that LSU wins this game. I think LSU's defense is better than Vanderbilt's. I think that Pavia, under pressure, when he's getting hit up the middle and stuff, he doesn't perform the best. Pavia's good at making plays on pass plays that break out. Bootleg plays, they have a receiver over the middle, he's chucking down the middle, or he's rushing it upfield 5 or 6 yards. I would have a hard time seeing Vanderbilt do this LSU defense. I like LSU winning this game, and I like them winning it big. I think it's a 14 to 17-point game. I'm going to go with my hunch here and say 24-10 LSU. Come on, Kyle. What you got? Tell me.
Man, that one's –
Look, I was big on Nussmeier. I was big on Nuss Bus. Only 4,000-yard passer coming back. Is he hurt?
I don't see it, man.
I don't know what's going on. Pavia's stats are better than Garrett Nussmeier's.
I get it.
Pavia is a dog. Yes, the defense is great. Vanderbilt's offense is pretty daggum good. It's at Vanderbilt. They had a bye week to come in and focus on LSU. Pavia game plan. What does that say?
Yeah, Blake Baker's going to have him a game plan. Yeah. Yeah.
You can plan for Pavia. I agree. You can plan for Pavia. I agree with that. It's just something about it. LSU just doesn't do it for me this year.
Well, Whit Weeks is he's hurt right now too.
I think he's playing. Justin, is Weeks playing? Comment below. Let us know, buddy. I know you keep it up.
Weeks was questionable. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems like it's all going in the right direction right now for Vandy. First time they've been favored. Diego Pavia is mad because he did not perform. He had the whole world looking at him against Alabama. He's probably
Johnny Manziel on the sideline.
Yeah. I mean,
they just wasn't. They weren't good, though, man. They were not good. Now, he fumbled the ball twice in the red zone.
They were good. Diego Pavia lost that for him. Y'all can say what you want to. In the red zone, he had 2 turnovers. Diego Pavia did.
Yeah,
nobody else
because he was overconfident in what he could do.
So, I think it's going to be a good game.
Whit Weeks is questionable still. I'm sure he's going to play. I think he is, too. I think I've seen that
Is
today.
he over, under, how many times he throws up?
I was going to say the same thing.
Can't miss a week of him throwing up. That's hilarious. What a sick guy. Kissing all over Lane Kiffin's daughter with your little throw-up mouth.
Ugh.
I'm going to say, too,
that's nasty.
He's doing it twice this game.
Too much pregame coffee. That's disgusting. Over 3 times throw it up. Sick.
Over 3. Give me Vanderbilt upsetting LSU.
No shot.
With a field goal.
It's not upsetting either.
I want them to.
Vanderbilt's favorite. It's not upsetting.
They're number 17.
It's not upsetting.
Okay, I'm going Vanderbilt.
Whatever.
24-20.
I got them winning by a field goal.
Sweet. I mean, I'm not – maybe I don't know. I might be wrong. I just think that – do you think Alabama's defense is better than LSU's?
Listen to this.
LSU
beat South Carolina 20-10. Vanderbilt beat South Carolina 31-7.
Okay, so better on both sides. Lenore Silvers was hurt.
He wasn't like he's going to do anything anyways. It would have been 31-14.
LSU is still struggling to put points up and can't control a mobile QB. Is Pavia a mobile QB though?
Hey.
Like, let's be honest.
He's leading their
I
team
think he's a hard-nosed runner though. I don't think he's like a Teddy Bridgewater or a Cam Ward or anything like that.
He's got a 6-yard average.
He's like a running back throwing the football.
Yeah,
Alabama's defense, 18th overall, 6th overall in passing yards, and 94th overall in passing defense. LSU is 21st overall 37th in passing yards and 21st in rush yards. So, yeah, I think Alabama's probably overall defense a little bit better. But I think it's
94th
hard to
overall pass defense for Alabama is insane. That's horrible.
That's not good for Tennessee.
That's horrible.
Or that is
they were
good for
a lot-
Tennessee.
I
That's
thought
not
they were a
good
lot
going
better
against
there.
Tennessee.
I thought they were like in the
94th?
50s range.
Jeez.
94.
What is LSU's pass defense? Well,
It was
Significantly less than that.
have they
it
played
was,
a good quarterback yet?
I mean, Lagway.
Oh, Trinidad.
Yeah.
And lost.
Lagway
They lost.
Lagway
They
had
lost.
12 interceptions against LSU.
They lost to Ole Miss.
LSU's pass defense 37th.
Okay.
So 60 points better, 60 spots.
Which is
better.
crazy because they had 12 interceptions against Florida.
That is crazy. That's
Yeah, how are you
insane.
still that far? Like you're leading the nation in interceptions just from that game.
Justin Cooley said that don't matter. LSU's taking this dub, boys.
Hey, man, I can see it.
I
This
just-
is
look,
team-
I just want to see Vanderbilt win.
I don't. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Vanderbilt, dude.
Why? Because they go
every team that's on the
They might.
schedule
They did
ahead
last
of
year.
Auburn, they're no good. They're not.
They're
They're
no good.
trash. trash.
I think Alabama's good.
Bama?
Dumpster fire.
I think Missouri's good. I think Alabama's good, and I think Vanderbilt's good. But I actually think that Vanderbilt's a little overrated, though. I don't think that's crazy to say. I just don't like. They really haven't. Like, if you compare Vandy's schedule to some of these other games, that team schedules, they just really haven't played a schedule up to them. Like, I don't think Vandy's schedule's as hard as Bama's has been up to this point, or Auburn's, or probably even Mississippi State's. Honestly,
I just
Mississippi
love
State had the second hardest schedule in the SEC.
I love the
And State had the second hardest schedule in the SEC.
Yeah,
Florida had number one.
Florida, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's cool they beat Virginia Tech, and it's cool they beat South Carolina.
Virginia Tech's trash this year.
So was South Carolina.
But and here's the other thing too. It was 23-14 in the Bama game till the last minute, and Jam Miller breaks a 40-yard run and says, "Screw y'all, I'm not sliding. We're icing this right now." So
yeah,
even though it was 30-14, 16-point game, it was 23-14 going down the last minute or two.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Ty Simpson's first interception.
Just
And only
real
one.
quick, I'll give out a few other games. We don't have to break them down and talk about them and stuff. Just quick predictions from y'all. Washington versus Michigan.
Give me Michigan.
Give
That's
me
a pretty-
Washington.
That's
Give
a
me
sneaky
Washington.
game. That's a
give me
sneaky game.
Washington.
It's at Michigan, and I think Bryce Underwood needs this win. I think I'm going to go with Michigan on that one.
Give me Washington. I don't like Dave Portnoy. I hope Michigan loses every game.
Baylor at TCU. You better like Dave Portnoy. It's the only reason why you start your boyfriend Brandon Walker even has a job right now.
No, Brandon Walker hates Portnoy too.
He works for him.
He does, but he's
Baylor
still
TCU.
Baylor TCU. I'm going to go with TCU on that one.
Dude, you've been sucking Baylor off. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can say that. You've been
Yeah.
big on Baylor. You're going with
Blizzard.
TCU?
It's
Blizzard.
at TCU. When I watched what TCU done to North Carolina, which is not as big of a win now, it's pretty impressive. Now, I do think Sawyer Robinson's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. I think he will get drafted. I think he's going to be a good depth piece for somebody's NFL roster. If he goes up, if he shows up and does good, man, I wouldn't surprise me if Baylor wins that game.
Only because of Sawyer Robinson. I'm going Baylor.
How do you fumble that much with Mississippi State? Because they had Luke Altmaier on the team. They had Sawyer Robertson on the State's team. And now they got Blake Shapen. Anyways, yeah, I'm going – I think I'm gonna go Blake. I think I'm gonna go Baylor on this one. Yeah,
Sweet. Hey, and like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if Baylor wins. With it being at TCU, the line's only 2.5. Who knows?
Well,
Oklahoma.
Who's the loser
at,
that choose TCU?
Oklahoma at South Carolina.
OU.
Oh, you all day.
Well, John Mateer better play better than what he did last week.
Yeah, that was
I
trash.
think he will. I think he will.
He better. Yeah, I got Oklahoma too.
Numbers in their eyes, man.
Let's see. SMU at Clemson. Dabo going to get him one? Dabo
Dude, they're
win?
favored 9.5
No.
points.
No,
It's dropped to
SMU's gonna
5.5.
destroy them.
Oh,
No,
really?
SMU is going to hang 40 on.
There's some big money going to SMU right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. I like Rhett Lashley. Please come to Auburn if we fire you. Please. Let's see. Who does Southern Miss play this weekend, boys?
They just played Arkansas State and they lost.
They played.
No, that was South Alabama. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Yeah. Bro, Southern Miss ain't losing, bro. They've been winning this year.
they're second.
Yeah.
They're second right now.
Shout out Southern Miss, baby, to the freaking top.
State wins looking better and better.
State wins looking better and better. Southern Miss plays Louisiana Raging Cajuns. They
Raging
remind me
Cajuns.
3.5. Give me Southern, man. Give me Southern.
Southern. Give me Southern.
All right, let's see.
I think they're
Is Florida
4-2,
State going to win
ain't
this week? They play Stanford. Are they going to win?
Yeah, Florida State's winning.
Is
this
Florida
week.
State going to get a win this week?
Yeah, they're beating Stanford.
Can they pass the ball? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It
Is
literally
Penn State
killed
going to win? Is Penn State going to beat Iowa?
No,
No.
Yes.
not a shot.
Interns
out.
winning. Interns
Drew-
winning.
Drew Aller out? Not a shot.
Well, he's garbage anyway. That was probably the best thing that could have happened to him.
Yeah, that too.
All right, let's see. Texas Tech at Arizona State.
Texas
me
Tech hanging
Texas
20 on.
Tech, baby.
I'm going. No, I'm just kidding. Texas Tech.
Yeah, good choice.
All right. And,
I think Arizona State's quarterback's still out.
give me your hottest take for the weekend. And I want comment below your hottest take of the weekend, whether it be upset, whether it be player pops off, whether it be coaches getting fired. Let us know your hottest take of the weekend. And if you say Hugh Freeze is getting fired, it's not really a hot take. Everybody knows that.
Ooh, what about Duke favored against Georgia Tech?
Yeah,
Sure,
put your money on Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Brent Key is going to BTA them boys.
Yeah.
And that's
Ooh,
built
I
to
don't know
anus,
how to
too. I didn't say the A word. That's anus.
You want to know my hot take?
What you got?
Bryant Denny Stadium filled with cigar smoke.
Mm.
Can't even breathe in there.
Is that hot though?
You're not allowed to do that. That's not against policy. That's not against policy. Weston
do it too.
McLeod with the hot take. South Carolina beats
Ooh.
OU. Could we see
a hot
that,
take.
boys? Could we
That's
see
a hot
that?
take. Let me ask y'all one. Does Louisville stand a chance against Miami?
No shot. Me and Kyle talked
shot.
about that. Carson Beck is going to throttle them boys.
Yeah, no shot.
I don't know. Louisville's got a better defense than Miami.
Y'all think James was the problem at Penn State? No, I don't.
No.
Penn
No,
State.
they were. No, they were.
They
ranked
got their
third
eyes
2
on
weeks
somebody.
ago. They were ranked third 2 weeks ago with Drew Aller, and they was in the playoffs last year. No, James.
They
ain't
got
the
their
problem.
eyes on somebody.
Matt Rule.
Matt Rule.
God, what a lateral
That would be
move.
an air ball.
That's less than lateral, dude.
That's an air
So
ball.
that buyout though really isn't that impressive. Have y'all read the contract terms?
50
James
million?
Franklin was bought out $49 million, but in
It's
the
over 5
contract,
years.
James Franklin has to immediately go look for a job. Whatever the
I don't hate that, Weston.
whatever the difference is, if he gets $5 million, then Penn State only has to pay him $4 million for that length. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
That's strange. Hey, James Franklin's a program builder. What you seen what he did when he was at Vanderbilt, and you seen what he did in his first 2 years at Penn State. Come on, we'll give you a shot. I mean, we give everybody.
What did he do? What did he do at Vanderbilt?
He took Vanderbilt to
Vanderbilt
their
just
first.
got relevant.
When Franklin come to Vanderbilt, he had took them to 7 wins their first season, then 8 wins the next season.
What?
Does a top
Yeah,
I did not know that.
does a top 25 team get beat out by an unranked team this weekend?
yeah. Missouri's getting beat by Auburn, so yes.
I would say yes.
Dude, what if A&M goes to Arkansas and gets beat by Arkansas?
I was looking at that.
Bobby
I was
P and the
looking at that.
boys. Bobby P and the
Motorcycle there,
boys.
baby. Keep that motorcycle.
Kentucky,
What if
Texas.
What if Bobby Petrino come out on a motorcycle pregame to the hog at the middle of the field, to like a gnarly burnout right there?
Dude,
Washington State beating Virginia.
Kentucky and Texas. That's going to be a good one.
Not even close to a good game.
Does Texas fall off?
I think
Texas is fixing to throttle Kentucky.
so. Yeah, they probably are. I just don't like Texas. I'm ready to see them go.
BYU versus Utah.
Ooh,
Taking Utah.
I don't know, man.
Take Utah. They got a good defense. Thank God I'm not there anymore.
My hot take is
Here we go.
Hugh Freeze doesn't make it off the tarmac.
Yeah, they fired him at halftime.
I don't know my hot take. That's tough. I don't have one. Yeah, let me think on that for a second. What you got? Who's y'all's hot take? What was y'all's hot take?
I think a top 25 team gets beat by an undefeated team or an unranked team.
That is such the weakest hot take ever, dude.
I know, but
I think,
Oh my God.
I don't know which one to take.
Napier does not get fired.
Ooh.
No, he's gone. He's
I
gone.
don't know.
I don't know. He's just saying. My hot take is Penn State's beating Iowa with a backup QB and an interim coach.
USC beats
You're
Michigan.
crazy.
USC
You're
beats
crazy.
I think so. I mean, I mean, that Penn State team is still
USC
loaded. They're still loaded with talent, dog. I mean, you got to think. Oh, they are dropping like blowflies, my dog. It's insane.
Blowflies.
Blowflies. Laying on Ty Simpson's helmet. All right, guys. I think that's going to wrap it up. What you got, Kyle? One more thing before we go. What you got?
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
Cameron?
I'm gonna have a cigar. I'm gonna have a cigar Monday morning for our.
I was waiting on him to say, "I'll see y'all later, Roll Tide."
Man, Aaron Allen is not an Oklahoma fan. He said this is Oklahoma's last win of the season.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jeez, that's
a hot take.
Brent Venables would be Fired.
Hey, there's you one. Does Brent Venables get fired and what's his Arbuckle become head coach?
Not this week.
At the end of the season.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
I
don't think so.
Going on?
I think Oklahoma's way too good to drop it like that this year. I don't know. They got to win. They should be able to win like 8-9 games this year. But I don't know if 8 wins saves Brent Venables' job this year.
It's crazy to think. How does an 8 or a 9 win season in the SEC not save your job? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a
blame your daddy.
Year.
Blame your daddy, Nick Saban, for that.
Sorry.
I think it's a bad year to be on a coaching search with all the openings.
I don't know if it's a bad or a good thing because everybody's going to get hired somewhere. It's going to be like free agency of coaches this year. Yeah. So Liberty's been losing a bunch. If Hugh Freeze gets fired, does Liberty hire him back?
No, he can't stay out of a strip club.
He didn't do that at Liberty.
He did it at Ole Miss.
No, he called some hotlines.
Arbuckle wasn't proving anything either.
I don't know. Him and Material was hot there for a little while.
I mean, they're not the most flashiest team on offense. I mean, I guess I'll agree with you a little bit there, but I think Arbuckle's a pretty good coach. I don't know if he's ready to take on an SEC role.
No. You know. I think Lebby was.
I like Jeff Lebby.
I do too, but it was an offensive coordinator.
For where though?
Oklahoma.
Hey, that might be the pipeline to head coaching positions then. Who knows?
Yeah.
Coach O comes back. Where's he going? Where's Coach O going?
Auburn.
Auburn. Go Gators.
John Sumrall's getting hired from Tulane. Coach O will take Tulane's head coach position.
Yeah, I can see that.
Florida, what do you think is a hotter job? Florida or Penn State?
Florida.
I think so too. Penn State's got some money, but Florida's got money too in the SEC.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been seeing this argument on X a lot here past couple, like last week it started. What's the more appealing job, Florida or Ole Miss? Because I see Ole Miss fans are very, very delusional
Florida,
saying that they're a better place to be than Florida. And historically, and money flow, cash flow, and the name of the brand, that's just not factually correct. Like, Florida's a better place to be.
I don't know. I think Ole Miss is getting there.
Ole Miss is getting there, but Lane Kiffin's not leaving. All you gotta do is watch that documentary. Lane Kiffin's not going nowhere.
The last 3 or 4 years,
do you think that if Lane did leave and go to Florida, that he could build a better brand at Florida in a couple of years?
He probably could, but Lane's made
a lot of work. That's a lot of work, man. I don't know if it's really worth it.
I feel like he's made his money, and his kids are right where they want to be at and don't want him to go nowhere, so he's content.
Kyle, why are you not allowed inside your home?
Because I have 2 little youngins like you do, and they don't know how.
Mine too. Mine's mad right now. Because Kennedy to come across South Louisiana with a left hook, catch him right flush on the jaw.
Hey, she ain't got enough weight behind her.
All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. That was a good show. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it so much. Remember, stay tuned to our Facebook page. Kyle's going to get it together, break it down, talking about the contest and how you can win the cooler. And we're looking forward to it. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Tailgate Live edition of the Common Fan. We will see y'all Monday morning for the recap.
You've been listening to The Common Fan. See y'all next time. Same tailgate.